Come on!
Launching grenade!
I got your back!
That's the rockets! Fuck it!
Hello, old friend.
So the Battlefield trailer dropped last night and the reveal was pretty awesome. There was a lot of things that they talked about. We got to find out some details about the game, and there's obviously going to be more coming up in a couple of weeks when they actually do EA Play in Los Angeles. We'll see some actual multiplayer gameplay and we'll see how he plays out, because let's just face it, the trailer was all over the place, and I gotta say, it's got one statement that I agree with. This is going to be a whole new Battlefield experience. This is going to be a Battlefield like never before. This is going to be something that you've never experienced before, a Battlefield like no other. And after seeing the trailer, I gotta agree, this is something that I didn't expect. I made a video about this last year, and I knew that I kind of hoped that this is going to be the next direction where they're going to go. It's been a long time since I played 1942, back when it got released in 2002. I remember playing that on a Pentium 4 with fucking 64 RAM or something like that. It was just a mind-blowing experience back in those days. But now with an i7 and GTX 1080s and all that sort of stuff, it's going to be a whole new experience. And I was kind of waiting for DICE to go back to that period, because let's just face it, they don't really have that much choice. I mean, the only other choice they have, probably next year, or actually 2 years from now, it's going to be Bad Company 3 or maybe 2143. They've done 1942, 1943, 1943 Secret Weapons of World War. They've got everything sort of covered out there, so the only thing that made sense is for them to go back to World War II and cover it now. With this kind of technology, it just makes sense they would revisit something that they've been back 16 years previously, so they can just make it a whole new experience, bigger, better, and more flashier than the previous one. And what I've noticed a little bit in the trailer, and this is a long time ago, so I'll not remember everything correctly, so somebody will have to correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that is what they're trying to do here, because I've noticed a lot of them saying something about paratroopers and about airborne divisions being dropped behind enemy lines, and I think that brings me back to 1942. In 1942, there was an operation called Operation Market Garden, where was basically an Allied airborne operation designed to parachute troops into German-occupied Netherlands to hold some bridges. So I think that's what that was in the trailer. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's why they're trying to bring little details from the older Battlefield games into this one and tie it all together as a whole new experience and a whole new package. Now, as for the trailer itself, I gotta say that was all over the place. The blue-faced people, bionic women fighting 60-mile-an-hour tanks, and Messerschmitts flying in at sort of treetop level, and V1 rockets, and dude throwing a grenade in the midair, and 360 no-scope in it. It was just all over the place. There's so many whys and so many things that are wrong in the trailer that I'm not even going to begin saying that all this political correctness bullshit has to stop. But amidst all the chaos and all the flying stuff going on around, and tanks and blue-faced people and Avatar and all that, there was a little moments of brilliance, which was the HK-101, that little half-track bike when they jumped on and picked up that woman, and the Battlefield 1942 song started playing in the background. I thought that was really cool, and I really enjoyed that one particular moment. Well, we're going to have to wait another couple of weeks. We'll see what the gameplay's like. Hopefully there'll be a closed alpha, a closed beta or something. We know there's going to be an open beta, hopefully around sort of August, September. Usually it's about a month or a month and a half before the game gets released. We'll see how that's going to play out. And we'll see some gameplay EA play in a couple of weeks. And that will tell us how the game is going to be playing out. Hopefully you enjoy the video. You'll have to let me know what you think so far. If you're enjoying it, you're looking forward to it, are you thinking, it's a bit too much for me? I will say that not having a premium package anymore, it's a really good direction for them to go in. So no more season pass, no more dividing the community. So half the people that I used to know and play Battlefield didn't buy the DLC because they just didn't want to spend the money for it or didn't have the money for it. So it kind of makes sense that they'll turn that off. I mean, I'm sure there's going to be some sort of cosmetics, some sort of paints and color schemes and things like that you'll probably end up buying for real money. So that's going to be cool. I'm totally okay with that. As long as you want to sort of look different or whatever, if you want to buy it, that's fine. As long as you have a way to unlock that sort of stuff in the game, that shouldn't really be a problem for me whatsoever. I do know a lot of games that do have a lot of cosmetics, and if you want to buy and look differently, then cool, buy it, and then that's that. But overall, I'm looking forward to playing the game. I've been waiting for World War II Battlefield for a very long time. I know it looks different. I know it's all over the place, and the trailer and all that sort of stuff doesn't make sense for a lot of people. And a lot of people are thinking, what is going on with the franchise? But the gameplay will make a difference, and we'll see that in a couple of weeks. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video. You have to let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next one.